Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi. Hello to everybody. We'll just say a quick bunch of hellos while people join, because they'll be getting the notifications on the Facebooks, on the YouTubes. Elliot Line, first one in. Hello, Elliot. Morning. He says, Chris Hood, not always morning, because it's global. Evening, everyone. Hope you're well. Hope you're doing well, Chris in Australia. Thank you for joining us. Vicky Dick, hello, Lucy Maris, Kathy Nightingale, and everyone else that's going to join us this morning or evening, wherever you are, for the parkfaff. But it's more than a parkfaff, it's the results of the World Cup of Parkrun Cafés. And boy, is it tight. It's a bit squeaky bum time in the results side of things, isn't it? Goodness me. Too squeaky. So who's with us today? So Edel Murphy over there in the Bakehouse, Bear Island. Hello there. How are you doing?
We're very good. Thank you. Thank you for having us.
You're very welcome. And the delay is gone. That American satellite kind of got a delay. I think it's gone now. Hooray! For brilliant Wi-Fi. Super. Congratulations for making the final. Well done for all the super engagement. It's nice to have Bear Island in another final, having been in the World Cup final a matter of weeks ago. So I love the sign behind you, may I point out. There you go, the Bakehouse. So you are the cafe that the Bear Islanders, the park runners go to afterwards.
They do.
But you've not been able to have any park runners for a year. How's that been?
Oh, it's very disappointing, and it's such a pity that we can't have but look, we look forward to the future, and looks, then it's only a number of weeks. Keep training, everybody. That's all we can do. And everyone will be beating each other, and it is great fun. We have a great amount of friends, and it's lovely for everybody. And we've made so many friends, as you can see, for a little place of less than 200 people. Look at the voting that we have all worldwide, and we are very grateful.
Yeah, it's astonished me. It's absolutely astonished me. As you say, there, a little island of less than 200, and the engagement factor from yourself and the surrounding area and Cork in general and Ireland as a support, it's just blown me away. It's been amazing. So congratulations for making 2 finals. I mean, I love it to see it. I mean, it embodies the whole community spirit of parkrun and the worldwide community feel as well. What's the weather like over there? What's the weather like? It's a little bit cloudy, I can see.
It's a bit cloudy, but otherwise it's nice and dry. And when we're finished this, we might go for a little run around our park run, as it is the world best park run. So we are 2021. I'll have to give it a plug. Yeah, and it's a great opportunity, and it's a beautiful place, and it's it's a really quiet area here, and it's a one loop, and it's beautiful views. And the most important is we do have great fun, and it's a great. The volunteers are fantastic, and so many help out, and that's why it is such a great success.
Absolutely. Now it is, as you say, the most beautiful, but unofficially, the most beautiful parkrun in the world. Did it? Right. So let's have a quick look through the comments, because the audience is ever increasing, because I expected it to do this. Matthew Scriven says hello. Emma Shaw, hello everyone. Good morning. James Hodgkinson, good morning to the Beast and Boathouse. Anna McManus says, listening while doing a 5k with 2/3 of a family. Good morning. Excuse me. We love you, Boathouse Cafe, whatever the result. That's a very good point. Now, of course, we've had pre-chat before we went live. The result is ultimately irrelevant here. The fact is that whoever wins by rights, the fact that everyone is re-engaged, the spirit, the love, the community, just the passion of being reignited whilst we're having to patiently wait until June. I'm impressed that it's happened. I've been surprised by the engagement factor. And I just say, I think we're all in this together. We're waiting for those. I think it's less than 90 days. Is that right? No, it's around 90 days until Parkrun returns, because it's a Saturday, of course. So matter of 12 weeks? 13 weeks? Am I doing my maths wrong? Something like that.
Ireland will be different. Ireland will be different.
Do you know what? Of course it is. Absolutely. And of course, Junior Parkrun is coming in April. Right. Is Danny not Parkrun Fresher, Stephen Ferguson? No, I've had a shower. I've been very, very busy this morning doing my first not Parkrun, doing my first 5k since the end of December. I dived in the shower, and I've been trying to get everything ready this morning. I've even got my cat on my lap. She's snoozing on my lap as well. It's 1,001 things all at once. Right. I'll come back to the comments to Beaston. Now, let me unmute you, because you're being noisy. Hi, Gabby. How are you doing?
We're doing really well, thank you. Bit kind of like excited, terrified. But ultimately, as you've already been saying, Danny, this is just the most amazing celebration of community, and just reminding people of what parkrun and community actually means to everybody. It's been amazing to see, because our kind of Beeston Parkrun page has exploded. People have re-engaged with each other. It's just amazing. Thank you for doing this.
You're welcome. You're very, very, very welcome. Now, I seem to have some with a rather fancy get-up with the face mask and the buff on the head. Who's this person just here?
So let's just introduce the man, Tony.
Absolutely. Yes,
Tony,
please.
I'll just kind of fade in the background, and kind of see what.
Okay.
Tony can see.
Well, thank you. Before you go, Gabby, I might just say thank you very much for arranging. Oh, here we go. Hello, Tony.
Hello there, Dan. You all right?
I'm very good, thank you. I see you're being very conscious about the whole COVID thing with the face mask. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for being here. Now, we saw your cafe when we went live with Gabby, because Gabby's got her gimbal out. She's arranged this. So thank you for being here to talk to us. Yeah. How are you feeling? How much are you missing the parkrun community? Because, of course, you get to be in the park all the time.
We're missing it so very much. It's been such a long while that nobody's all gathered around and sitting around after the parkrun. It's really long and arduous.
Yeah.
But these are the things what we have to go through, at this present time. Hopefully we can see the light at the end of the tunnel now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sorry,
I said yes, I was agreeing with that. Yep.
Yes, Annie. We do miss them, we do miss them, because it's such a lovely atmosphere on the Saturday mornings down here. It's just so incredible.
Yeah. May I say that you and Edel as well with the bakehouse, I've just been blown away once again by the amount of love that you're so ingrained into the community. I mean, your name has popped up time and time again. It's lovely to speak to you for the first time, as well as Edel. I need to come up to you to visit you and see your cafe. Now, sell it to me. Why do I need to come to your cafe in particular? What makes it so lovely?
Well, we're running at Rivers Front, and it's just such a lovely, pleasant place. Good food, good staff, and you love it when you come here. You just have to come here to see. It's like being on holiday when you do get here. No joke. It's like a holiday atmosphere.
Yeah, I get that feeling. I get that impression. It's amazing. Brilliant. Well, thank you, Tony. And Edel, I've already said this with Bear Island. I'm booking my journeys. I need to get to Bear Island. I need to come and visit you and speak to you firsthand. I need to get to Beeston, Nottingham. It's all going to happen at some point. I mean, the future going forward.
Bring your show over here.
Yes, no, absolutely. I promised. Yeah, I promised John, of course, John Walsh, the ED, that the radio station. I've been on the local radio recently, and I love being able to communicate and contact these communities and events of parkrun whilst it's not happening. We're still going. We're still here. We're still just in the background, waiting, eager to get involved once again. So I need to give a few shout outs before we carry on, because the results will finish in about 7 minutes. Okay. We've had people come and go. We've had events come in and go. Mount Gambier, they were in the semi-finals. If you haven't seen it already, they have an amazing cafe too. Okay. ABC News in Australia did an article and talks about the inclusivity, and Tony Verena, I believe the name is, about how she just has the various people come and work for her. Please go and seek that out. Mount Gambier, it's the Metro Bakery, ABC News. Read that article. I've shared it on my Twitter account at Normal Danny if you want to go and have a look at some point. We've had Bedworth, the Mayor's Cafe, they're in the semi-finals, and all the ones leading up to it. It's just, I think generally the cafes and the coffee spirit, which is just central to parkrun, is surmised in every cafe, and you guys fortunately enough to be at the pinnacle embodying that. So congratulations, and thank you once again for being here this morning and joining us. I can see the numbers. I can see the numbers going up. The numbers are going to go up for the next 6 minutes until they give the result, and you watch them to go down. Once they get the result, everybody goes away. It's like hearing the final whistle in the World Cup final. So
we're hanging in there.
Hanging in. So do you want me to give a bit of an update on the results over the next 5 minutes? So I'm just having a look at the Twitter page right now. How it currently stands. Bear Island on Twitter have 52.8% of the vote, and that's 468 votes. So it's pretty evenly split. That's nearly very roughly split, super tight. So I mean that would be the difference of maybe 20 votes or something roughly on Twitter. So that's almost too close to call. On Facebook, as we've spoken about previously, the engagement factor and the pingings and the likes and engagements and the shares and the reach and everything, my Facebook has just been non-stop. I've never known, and Gabby touched upon it just then, that she's never known the engagement like it on the Beeston page. Okay, let's have have a bit of a refresh, and I'll tell you what the stats stand out for something which is a relatively small Facebook page. Our end, we have grown by nearly. I think it'll be end up by nearly 1,000 people on our Facebook page from these World Cups alone.
Brilliant.
That's incredible. That's so incredible.
It is. So hello. So yeah, it is incredible. Thank you. And hello to everybody that's joined us and is now liking us, following us, the podcast that we do, the live feeds that we do, the future edited videos going forward about parkrun and the touring and everything that's available across parkrun world. Hello to everybody. Welcome in. We're very inclusive, just like parkrun. Right, stats wise, nearly 50,000 people have been reached in total, 6,000 reactions, comments and shares, 14,500 engagements, currently standing at 2,600 likes or love hearts in total, 1,000 comments, nearly 400 shares.
Amazing.
How pages cope with true virality? It's nuts, isn't it, Tony?
We've lots of friends.
Yes, it does help if you got lots of friends to be able to get this. It's really good.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, Danny, in a moment, right, I'm gonna get one of my girl lady to come and stand here and do a bit of talk as well, please.
Yeah, sure. Please feel free. If you need to be off somewhere, then please go, Tony. Absolutely. Off he goes. So, should we have a quick look at what it stands on Facebook? Oh, crikey, this is nerve-wracking. It's nerve-wracking. Right, let's have a quick refresh. How does it currently stands? No, it doesn't give us too much detail. Love hearts 1.3 thousand.
What?
So 1.3 thousand love hearts goes to Beeson and 1.2 thousand likes. So as it currently stands, Beeston are ahead. I can also look at the insight. So your ahead is pretty close, but not by much with the Twitter account too. So currently Beeston it's almost too close to call. Now I haven't slept very well at all night, and I mean that from that I was dreaming about this all night. I was dreaming about the result and the fact that it would be so close, and I knew it would be so close. And my concern and worry was that I wanted it to represent the true spirit of things, that everything is equal. Now, people may or may not know that parkrun originally, the first finisher and the second finisher of the very, very original Bushy Park time trial had exactly the same time. Chris Owens and Matthew Morgan finished 1 and 2, but they finished hand in hand equally. Now, in an ideal world, it would have been very much in the true spirit of things that you guys would share it. Now, that, as far as I'm concerned, whatever I bring up in terms of the statistics is how I see this. The same with Fountains Abbey and Bear Island, even though Bear Island officially, unofficially has that, both have enormous value in terms of the aesthetics and beauty and to be able to go to those events. So how I see this, no matter what I bring up, as far as I'm concerned, in the spirit of things like the first London Marathon with the hands being held, you guys are both equally. I'm not just saying that because it's sanctimony or trying to be equalizing. I think it very much embodies the spirit of parkrun like it did when it originally began. Are you happy and okay with that?
Yes,
Yeah, perfect.
We're totally happy with it.
Super. We have 2 minutes to go, so I'm just going to whiz through the comments. How many people are commenting? People saying, love the live count. Come on, Beeston, amazing crowd. And Bear Island Bakehouse. Now, am I allowed to ask? Alison Hogg, the ED. Can you hear me, Alison? Is Alison there? Bring her on if she's there. Is she around? Tony, can you see her? Or she disappeared for a run?
Who's Gabriel? Yes,
Hi! Hi, very far away. Hi, Alison. How you doing? Very good, thank you. Let's bring you up a little bit.
You have to say first finisher, not first, not winner. First finisher, yeah.
You're right. If we're going to go down the spirit of the lexicon, I agree. Absolutely, first finisher. Sorry, you're well done, Alison. How you doing? Are you missing your park runs?
Yes, obviously.
Yeah, you are. And so, okay, what are you going to do on the first one back? How big do you think it's going to be? Small. I hope so. I hope it's nice and contained. I agree.
We will welcome everybody with open arms. We hope everybody parks sensibly. We hope everybody enjoys themselves and that
they sit outside of the cafe. Yeah, they sit outside of the cafe in June. Hopefully warm weather. So everybody hopefully be able to sit outside when they're doing it too.
Yeah. No, it'll be lovely to see everybody again, and just really enjoy and see friends that we've not seen. I'm sure welcome a lot of new people as well. So yeah, we'll be really looking forward to seeing everybody in June.
Brilliant. Superb. Thank you very much indeed. Right, it's time. It's 1:15. So I'm going to do a last refresh. Now, I think we already know because I've kind of given it away, but it's...
Can we say thank you to everybody who voted?
Yes, thank you to everybody who voted for
hugely.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, can I just say to everybody who voted for the nomination, and we all have great fun. We want to thank you all for giving your time and giving us all the votes, and we're looking forward to seeing you all back in Bear Island and in Bear Island Bakehouse, and thank you for everything.
Superb. Thank you very much indeed, Adele. What wonderful words. And over to you, Tony, same thing?
Yes, we'd like to thank everybody who nominated and voted for us all this time, and we so look very forward to having you all back at the Malthouse Cafés Beeston Marina as soon as we're able to do so.
Brilliant. Thank you very much indeed. Super. Right. Okay. Okay. Now I've just refreshed it. Now we definitely have officially a winner. 1.4 thousand love hearts. There we go. So that's Beeston, and 1.2 thousand likes. That's still just enormous. And then, of course, with the Twitter account, it's 52% and 47%. So officially, I have to bring this up, and we do what we call is a feminine clap. So feminine clap. Congratulations to Beeston Parkrun and the Boathouse. Well done, Tony. You have won the World Cup of Parkrun Cafe. First finisher in the World Cup of Parkrun Cafés 2021. There you go. And then silver medal, the old silver medal to Bear Island. But congratulations! Yay! Hooray! Woo!
Thank you for the fight. Brilliant.
Brilliant.
Well done,
everybody.
It's been so amazing.
Thank you so much. What a great competition we've all had.
Yeah.
And we're now biting to the very end.
Where's the ticker tape? Where's the ticker tape going off in the background?
Thinking that was going to go.
Brilliant. That's amazing.
Oh, yes. Give me the ticker tape. Yes. Oh, here we are.
Oh, you got a cup. You got a winning coffee cup.
Yeah.
I want to park on a token on the side. That's lovely. It's a lovely flourish. Brilliant. Amazing. Well, thank you.
Drink out of it in a minute.
Super. Thank you,
everybody, and it's been so most enjoyable.
Well done.
And well done, Bear Caf, and see you in the future.
Absolutely.
We'll do it next year as
yes,
well.
We'll have to go on tour.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Danny.
I will see you. I promise you. I promise you, Tony. I promise you, Adele. I will see you.
Danny. Thank you so much.
I will do. I promise you. I will come and see you. Absolutely, 100% promise. Right. I'll let you guys go. Thank you very much. Go and celebrate. Go and have a lovely run, Adele.
Thank you.
Take care.
Absolutely. Take care. Thank you.
See you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Right. Let's go over to the park faff. Thank you, guys. So if you were just here for the result, you may pop away. We've got the result sorted now. I'm now going to switch into park faff for the next 5-10 minutes or so, going through the comments, because of course I want to engage with you guys and talk about what you've been up to. There's an arbitrary post for the podcast coming up later on that will be out 1 o'clock. And then, of course, we want you to want to hear from you to say, you guys to say what you've been up to, and then we bring that into the podcast. And I'm back on the pod on Tuesday. And so, yeah, let us know what you've been up to in the interim, waiting for the old podcast to come back. And of course, if you're lucky enough to be in Australia or, well, certain parts of New Zealand and so forth, other countries, then let us know if you've been park running too. Right. Super duper duper. Let's whiz through the comments. How are we going? Right. Tell us about your run, Norman, says Stephen Ferguson. If you really want to know, do you really want to know about that? I don't really want to go about my running. It's one thing I've never really done enormously. Yeah, so I've not run since December. I've done a couple of 5Ks, but walking. Since January, I discovered that I've got a inflamed disc, as people may know. And so today was my first run this year. I've suffered a lot in terms of motivation. I've put on a lot of weight and everything. And I discovered that I have a disc issue. I have an inflamed disc, and that's been holding me back since I did damage to it in 2013. My ability to run as well as I used to has gone because of that. Anyway, so I went out and did 4 minutes on, which is running, and then 2 minutes of walking. And I did that across 5K until I got to the 5K distance. And so I managed to complete that. So I'm feeling very happy and delighted with myself. Goodbye to everybody, by the way, that's going. I can see the numbers slightly going down. But if you would like to tell us what you've been up to, and if you're new to this and would like to input. I will read your comments out. I love to hear from new people, so please feel free. I can see all your comments on YouTube and Facebook. If you are also watching on Facebook and YouTube, please don't forget to give us a like and a thumbs up. It helps go out and spread out and have a wider reach of people that can see it's engaged with. Well done, Danny, says Elliot Lai. Thank you, Elliot, mate. Thank you very much indeed, fella. Carrie DeSalvo in Singapore. So, of course, internationally, we have this. Still waiting for a parkrun announcement here. Struggling a bit with the knowledge that it's coming back in the UK and not here, especially juniors coming back very soon. I love my Sunday mornings, not so much. So, of course, yeah, Leatherheads, which is not very far from where I am. Such a lovely spirit, says Stuart Brownwood. Thank you very much. Both these results were right. Bear put itself on the map in a way Fountains already was, and now Tony and the Boathouse have done the same. Congratulations, everyone. Perfect words. Late to the faffing. Hello, Martin Kaplan in Germany, but love to hear you ran. Thank you very much indeed. It wasn't as bad as I felt. Let's see if I can show you. I have a weights bench now, and I've been doing weights. I used to spend hours in the gym in the noughties and early part of last decade. And as people know, I used to be a lot swifter in running, but I used to be so much stronger, and I've lost all the strength. And I've been on a static bike every night for over an hour, so that's helping, doing low impact stuff, and hopefully I'll be able to strengthen myself and be ready for parkrun's return when it comes on June the 5th. I won't tell you my time, it's irrelevant in terms of it all, but I managed to do it. Tony Mallin, fab. Danny beating me as I haven't managed to get out yet, and that is important, the yet part. You haven't been out just yet. James Hodgkinson says Beeston. Just Beeston. I'm assuming you're responding to let people know who was the winner. John Earp. Hello, John. Great to discover this podcast. So engaging. Thank you, John. Thank you very much indeed. Hopefully you can go through the back catalogue. We also have a rather sizable back catalogue of 3.5 years of the Parkrun show previously, which started in 2011. If you ever run out of wanting to listen to me and Nicola, please have a listen to that. Kathy Nightingale, well done, Danny, jeffing for me today too. Been struggling with running out in purple for International Women's Day. Yes, thank you for the reminder. It is International Women's Day, so purple ahoy. Unfortunately, we can't be wearing our aubergine t-shirts at Parkrun, but I expect many people will have been wearing their purple in respect to that today. I expect I'll see that in the arbitraries. Carrie DeSalvo, people is chatting away to each other. Emma Shaw, will strengthen be the cure to your back, or is there more treatment to come? I will find out soon. It's a 6-month program, and if it doesn't get resolved, I may need to have some work on it. It was a shame it hasn't been done. If I do need to go through a bit further or put me out, it would have been nice to have happened during this lockdown rather than having to potentially miss parkruns going forward, but it is what it is. Hopefully I can just get around it. Hamish Toriadic, that tiny boy you once interviewed just set up a home gym. He bought an Olympic bar. I can't even do one bicep curl with it. Enjoy your home gym. Yeah, thank you very much indeed. I wouldn't mind going to a proper full-on gym, and they'll be opening up soon. So of course, yeah, the ability to get to gyms going forward it will be possible. Claire Renarchik, hello Claire. Yes, parkrun's coming back. Don't worry, don't fret. Was running around Newcastle Parkrun this morning and wondered if parkrun will ever be allowed paces again. As I've said in the past, don't worry, it will happen. Lisa Rule, well done everyone who voted. Lovely to find out more about Bear Island. Yeah, absolutely, putting a lot of parkruns on the map. I wish I could put every single parkrun on the map, but there's plenty more time to come, plenty more weeks, plenty more pods, plenty more lives, plenty more vids. I've got big plans to go and when I do touring, make things a lot more visual, so that would be exciting. Lucy Maris, love the reactions of Beeston Cafe. That was lovely. Seems Gabby can do ace background photo bombing. Yes, she can. Julie Lord says fab result. Yeah, absolutely. I'm pleased and delighted for everybody. I mean, Bear Island, again, they just be able to get into there and engage. I mean, they were always going to have a run for their money, but like I say, 180 to 200 people live on that island, and the way that they have just rustled up the engagement, it's astounding. It's like 300, the movie, isn't it? The Spartans, the way they do that. That was emotional, says Kathy Nightingale. Thank you. I'm just loving the fact that parkruns are reigniting. It's there. What's happened is that a lot of pages have gone static and quiet. People try to do various engagements, and a lot of it works. There've been many events out there, Melton Mowbray and Kettering, a bunch of others, and they do live feeds. But it's quite hard because that interest just isn't there. That passion isn't quite there. And so what I did is I just pushed. I pushed on the buttons that I know work. I know what people get motivated about, what they're passionate about, what they really feel strongly about. And it be about how proud they are of their parkruns, or the elements that are core and central to it, like the cafes. And if you do it in a nice spirit of competition, then people will say, right, I want to represent and profoundly talk about my event, be it the cafe or, again, like the aesthetics. There's many other things that you can do. And it's just prompted everyone to get involved again, and I'm loving it. I absolutely love it. Teresa Murphy says, well done, Edel. Yep, absolutely well done, Edel. I'd love to meet you. I will do. I'm sure I will come over to the Bear Island and meet you all. Run on the island. It's going to be a very unique, and I know very unique isn't the particular term, but something I say, very unique park run along the island. Yeah, I mean the experience itself. Commiserations to Stacey Marston, to Bear Island. But yeah, just being there in the final, being with us is enough. Love Tony's jacket. Hello, and thank you to all the comments. As always, I'll try and go through the comments. But it's been pretty busy and popular this morning. Right, interesting park run to visit now. I know about the good cafes, says Phil Olsen. Absolutely, and don't ever take it away from the fact if you don't have a cafe, if you've got a frothy coffee van person, there'll be at Bradford, be at Ellenbrook Parkrun Fields, where my mum and dad are. I mean, the van owners are brilliant people too. They love being there on Saturday, speaking and talking to the same old faces. Again, we've all been missing that. Stuart Brown with Bear Island just rocketed up my to-do list. Seems so lovely. Emma Shaw, was it celebrated last year as it fell on a Saturday? I can't remember. Oh, this is International Women's Day. Yes, it was. I remember it distinctly because, of course, this was a penultimate weekend. It obviously was stopping in other countries, and then the next weekend will be a year since we were able to do our last one, where I was at Chalkwell Beach over towards Southend. Carrie Ann DeSalvo added more parkruns to our list. Zahir Mahmood, isn't Bear Island difficult to get to for a tourist? Might be wrong, but there's plenty of tourists who've got over there. I don't think it's as convenient as driving on a road in an hour and turning up. There's very much a ferry involved, and there is a bit of journeying, and there was I think it's Cork City Airport is the nearest one to it, so it's not hugely convenient, but the impression I get is very much worth the payoff. So good question, very good question. But no, it's not like you're going to be able to just pop there very easily, just jump in your car and then not think twice about it. Yes, people are responding to Emma Shaw, and yes, on the Saturday at Beeson talking about International Women's Day. Right, okay. Every year, exactly, every year International Women's Day, and I will not make a joke about when's International Man's Day because we all know that doesn't end well, even though I'm really not serious about it. Right, John O'Donnell, right, congratulations Beeson Park Run and Tony. It would be good to have a trip over to Bear Island. This is the other thing as well. We're really driving people towards these park runs. Right, super duper duper. Thank you, everybody. Like I say, huge thank you to everyone that's been involved. Thank you to everyone that's been engaged. Thank you to everyone that has shared, liked, followed. 99.9% of people did it in the fantastic spirit. A couple of comments slightly not in the spirit I saw, but otherwise, yeah, just I guess that's life in general. Amazing. So love to you all. Thank you for joining us. I'm going to go. I've got things to do. Got to upset Dolly. She's on my lap. Sorry, Dolly, snoozing. Yeah. See you tomorrow. I'll be doing a walk around somewhere. I think I have somewhere planned in my head. But other than that, love to you all. And have a wonderful rest of the Saturday, not Parkrun Day, or have a lovely sleep here if you're down under in Australia and New Zealand. And I hope everything's all okay in Auckland after the earthquake too. Right. Ta-ra, everyone. Bye.